Right, we're
Alrighty,
live.
we're now live, ladies and gentlemen. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I just can't believe this, man. I really can't. Like, fucking. I mean, well, I can and I can't. On the one hand, it's like, if it is because of a third party ban, like, I strongly suspect it is. And in my opinion, it's just absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah,
You
it,
know,
it it could be third party, but I mean, from what it sounds like, it also sounds like it could have been like something about unionizing and wrestling and all that, which I know that's been a bit of a pressing issue as well.
mhm.
But
Yeah, I mean, ever since, like, Jesse Ventura, fucking.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
talking.
ever since he mentioned it, and then Hulk Hogan allegedly, uh,
Hmm.
you know, snitched on him.
Yeah, well, Hulk, he was always trying to shut things down. Well, I heard that was
Yeah.
also the rumored reason why Rusev was on the list of the Black Wednesday releases is because he was kind of standing up for other people and thinking that unionizing in
Hmm.
groups should like that should be allowed in wrestling. Um, but yeah, Zelina Vega, that's really surprising. I mean, as a wrestling fan, I've never been a huge fan of her act or like, but I mean, like her and Andrade, I just never really saw much in it. But I agree that like when it comes to her job and her occupation, it's unfair that she's being released because of something like
Hmm.
this, if that's the truth. It's also unfair for WWE to like place a ban on like third party support and also for like people to earn money that way, like during a pandemic, no less. Like where there's
Hmm.
no ticket sales or like in merch sales are really aren't that prevalent. But like it's surprising because like I feel like WWE they were gonna do something with her because she got pushed towards the Raw Women's Championship and then she got put on SmackDown, which she really didn't do much there. But I feel like she could have done something had given the opportunity to do something. I don't know. It's really just it was a big shock to me when I opened up Twitter and that was the first thing I saw. But who knows how who knows how long if this was going on or maybe if WWE kind of knew about something like this, like if it was like a prevalent issue or how long, like how recent it was. I mean, what else do you have to say on the matter, Andrew?
Oh, have I disappeared? Oh no, yeah. If it is because of a third party ban, like I suspect it to be,
Hmm.
like, fucking. Oh, I've just. Uh, yeah, fucking. I've just got a comment from Tyler. What the fuck is Trent doing on here? You can't get me on, so get a do a roar, kid. Tyler, learn to fucking actually compose a sentence before
I
you comment.
Yeah, come on, man. I think you're more qualified to do the word, Tyler. Jeez and crow. It's always the same insults with these guys. I know.
Yeah, but yeah, no. As we were saying, yeah, I just think it's absolutely disgraceful. I really do. Like, having try. I mean, I love WWE.
Yeah,
In a
that's like
sense, I do. In a sense, I love WWE. Maybe I just love the memories associated with WWE, like WrestleMania and fucking staying up late and watching the pay-per-views and all that jazz. But I mean, I can't stand Bylum on this. I really can't. Do you know
yeah,
to if it is because of a third party ban, to try and enact lists, and have such a stranglehold on your talent, you know, take
it's
basically try and take control of every aspect of your lives in the middle of a fucking global pandemic is just despicable.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
not
absolutely
fair for anybody.
disgraceful.
Yeah, it's not fair for anybody. Like this year alone has been
Hmm.
made like a big struggle to like try and be a fan of the business because of
Hmm.
the shady dealings that they've been doing, like bribing the government to stay open or releasing 40% of their workforce and like all that. Zelina Vega was such a good fucking manager. The TPB is fucking sickening. What? I don't. Okay,
Oh, a third party band.
a third party
Third
ban.
party band. Yeah. I
Hi
just
guys,
wanted to
wish I could be
make
part
it
of the
nice and
show, but
concise.
yeah, fuck Vince for this part.
Fresh
Yeah,
Prince of Africa.
I think that's
Wish I
Lucas,
could be
right?
part of it.
Lucas, what's
Yeah.
up, fellow
All right,
administration?
Lucas, how's it going?
Um, I didn't mean to talk over you, by the way. I'm sorry. Um,
That's all right, bud.
so it's just this year alone, like WWE is in the middle of like one of their most profitable years according to the stock market, despite of like everything going on. Yet for some reason they're just like, hey, let's limit everybody's income. Let's not try to appease our wrestlers in any way. Let's make them like work throughout this and for little to no payoff. And I just don't think it's fair.
Hmm.
And I don't know. I don't know what the game is being played here because if Vince McMahon prides himself on being a businessman, they should be open to hearing from their talent about what's going on with all that. It's just kind of I don't know. It's hard. It's definitely hard to be a fan this year. And it's like we have a love-hate relationship with the WWE. It's like abusive in a way where we're kind of promised one thing, we keep coming back for it. Like, oh, we're going to listen to our fans, and then they ended up not doing that. But then they get something else. They deliver on something else that they promised. Like, hey, look, this guy that you really like, we made him a champion. We had him win the Royal Rumble. He beat Brock Lesnar. Oh,
we'll give you, we'll dangle a carrot, like fucking, we'll piss you off and then dangle a carrot, like, oh, fucking, like, oh, we're pushing the Fiend, and then fucking Goldberg comes after him, but then, oh no, fucking, he's facing John Cena, here you go, it's typical WWE, fucking take 9 things away from you and then give you that one thing you were really wanting, and keep you coming back. But the fact that, like, it's just the fact that, like, Vince has so much money, and from what I heard, when all, like, fucking however many hundreds of people got released back in April, like, apparently if Vince had just paid them, if Vince had just paid them all, like, well, apparently fucking firing them didn't really affect his net worth at all, because he has so much money he could have easily afforded to pay them, from what I heard. But it's just, I love Vince, but if it is how it seems, and it's just absolutely fucking disgraceful, and I can't defend him and the WWE on this. I really can't.
Yeah, it's you start to wonder after a while, like, is it even worth it going on at this point? Like, I've always kind of been like I've always been a casual, like, not casual fan, but like WWE is the one thing I know most, and it's like Andrew Yang is gonna be in Biden's ear about this, and I can't wait for the shit to hit the fan. Okay, whatever, Tyler. I was trying to take down the hangers because I kept bumping into them, and I didn't want to keep making a loud racket. Anywho, I consider myself, really, a loyal fan. I bought the network. I bought shirts. I have replica titles that I've displayed before. But it's like, I've always kind of like ragged on other companies that take shots at the WWE. I'm like, oh, come on, they're doing the best they can. But like this year alone, I'm starting to wonder, maybe I should look to other alternatives, like be more of a follower of, because I used to follow TNA a bit, and then they started, kind of doing the whole Monday Night War thing again, and the whole spiel with like Bischoff and Hogan running the show, and it's just like, I don't like. It's why are you filming in this closet? Yes, I am, because I get good audio in here. Not really though, but I just thought, because there's other people at home and I didn't want to disturb them with anything. So, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's something like every wrestler's dream is what, they always make it out to be. Everyone wants to wrestle for the WWE. They want to, make it to WrestleMania, win the big one. But like with the, all these different alternatives out there, you could go wrestle for this place. There's more like suitable options for income and stuff. It used to be like it was either WWE or nothing compared to that.
Yeah, exactly.
And now, it's just
now there's so much more. Like you say, back in the day, it was your options were WWE or total obscurity, basically.
Yeah,
and now, thankfully, we're seeing feds like AEW and New Japan really starting to make a name for themselves. I just want to say as well, I want to go off topic for a minute. Like, I really fucking love AEW. As I'm not an AEW mark or anything, but I just fucking I just love that we've finally, we're not competition to WWE. I don't consider them that, but I love how they're finally giving fans a proper alternative. And many could argue Impact or New Japan did that, but I really don't think they've had quite the influence that AEW has, especially since it's so new. I love everything they're doing. Their video game, I was skeptical about it for the longest time. AEW video game, it's brand new, blah blah blah. But seeing it, I'm really hopeful, especially since I got the director of No Mercy in on it. I just love how dedicated they are to delivering for their fans. Just a brief tangent. I love how for the first time since WCW went out of business, it feels like there's actually an alternative now.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. It's
But yeah,
um
moving back to Zelina Vega, did you hear? Like 10 minutes before she was released, she tweeted, "I support unionization," and then
yeah.
quickly deleted it.
hmm Well, that was when I went on Twitter, it was still up, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she definitely did tweet it, and I feel like that was a contributing thing into her release and her eventual like firing. It was either like take it down, take it back, or get on out of here, or maybe it was like irreconcilable differences, which during this year alone, I can understand why she would take a stand against something like that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so radical and everything. And I don't know. I wish the best for her. I don't know where this puts Aleister Black because he's obviously her husband in real life. So I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
that puts him in an awkward position. He's barely being used on TV as we speak. So maybe he would consider maybe oh what's Tommy End doing in All Elite Wrestling? That kind of thing. Honestly, Tommy End, that was a badass ring name. I wish they never changed it, but Aleister Black's kind of cool too. I don't know. It's weird because like when you're family in wrestling, it puts you in an awkward position. Like when Cody Rhodes got released years before Goldust started turning up for AEW, it was weird to see kind of Goldust like on TV as like the only Rhodes in the company because Dusty passed, Cody was gone. And it's like where did his loyalties lie? You could obviously see with the Golden Truth and stuff, he wasn't obviously like into it as much as he used to be. Or when Bret
Mm-hmm.
Hart, Owen died, and he was still wrestling for WCW, you could just tell that he wasn't really there anymore. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah, like, but aside from the whole dickhead decision for Vince to like release Zelina and Lou and all the in light of all this thing, it definitely puts a strain on like the whole like family thing. They might bury Black because Vega was released. I really hope they don't do that because that would
I hope
be
they don't do that
terrible.
as well, but WWE's done some petty shit in the past, so
Mm.
I can see them doing it, as sad as it is.
It's terrible. That's what's Aleister White doing in Impact? So Aleister White. Oh man. Uh,
But yeah, fucking moving back to Zelina's unionization tweet. Like, I see what you mean. Maybe she did tweet that and then fucking quickly gave her a sack. But I actually think the wheels would have been in motion for her to be released before. I think it was a case of we're going to release it, and then she thought, okay, fuck it, I'll tweet that shit out.
that could be
I honestly think it was a case of that and then fucking she tweeted it and not the opposite. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe
mm,
it's nothing to do with a third party ban and it's a total coincidence. But I
maybe.
highly doubt it. I think that would take a lot of fucking yeah. I think that's wishful thinking.
Mm. Yeah, it's just mm,
Devin Fischel, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I feel like Zelina Vega is probably going to go to AEW. Yeah, I agree, Devin. I think that's yeah. I
yeah.
mean, I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those guys. Oh, we should go to AEW. You know,
AEW.
you know, insert wrestler gets released. Oh, we should go AEW. Like, remember when it just started and everyone was saying that? Yeah, but I do feel like she would really help her women's division, so I could see that happening.
hmm
What do you think, Trent?
I don't know. I mean, when AEW first started, I was on the hype train. I kind of like got wrapped up in it. Like, holy shit, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, these guys. Well, Chris Jericho is obviously a big name, but Kenny Omega, these guys are going to be
Mm-hmm.
introduced to a larger, mainstream crowd in North America that they haven't been able to like get to know yet. Because Kenny Omega was mainly doing like things in New Japan at the point. And I don't know, I kind of fell off the AEW hype wagon a bit. And I'm like, there's
Mm-hmm.
some decisions that they've made that kind of confuse me, but like not to the point where like WWE makes a decision and I'm just baffled by it. Like, they build Lance Archer up as like this unstoppable monster and then Cody just beats him
Dom,
for the TNT title. That whole
Dom
TNT,
Music reacts. Zelina Vega deserves better.
yeah,
Huh.
it's true. She definitely
Yeah,
did
she
deserve
does.
better than to just be, let go on so unceremoniously.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, it's a travesty. It really is.
like it's weird because you go from like competing for the Raw Women's Championship and then on your way out, oh, by the way, you're gone. It's kind of similar to what happened with Tennille Dashwood or Emma when she was in WWE. She kind of
Mm-hmm.
faced Asuka going out, and like that was the last we ever saw of her. Of course, they got
Yeah,
Leo Rush in trouble, so you know,
Devin Fijel.
how,
How about that AEW video game trailer? Huh? Yeah, we were talking about that, Devin. I'm fucking stoked for it. Like, yeah,
I've not
yeah.
seen I've not seen the
I
trailer
can't
yet.
fucking
I
wait for
was
it. I
gonna
really
watch it,
can't.
and I kind of I kind of was like, I thought the Apple parody kind of reveal they did was kind of like
Yeah, that
hokey.
was quite funny. Yeah.
So I'm like, this is just too much. I need to watch it another time.
Yeah,
Leo
moving
Rush.
back to AEW and some decisions I maybe wouldn't have agreed, didn't agree with at the start. Fucking, I remember watching. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but was it All Out where it was All Out where Cody faced Sean Spears, wasn't it?
I think I
Yeah,
could be wrong.
yeah, I
I
think it was All Out. Comments if it wasn't All Out, if it was Double or Nothing, fucking correct me.
mhm.
But yeah, no, I remember like I was watching that at my friend's house, and I put a bet on Cody, and then fucking he was like, "Nah, Sean's definitely getting it," because like we're building him up to be like the next heel, and then fucking Cody won, and I was like, "Holy shit, I was actually right."
Yeah.
And fucking, I think that match is where I fell in love with Cody Rhodes. I think he's a tremendous wrestler. He's a great promo. He's a great seller. I just think he's all around great. I really do.
hmm I Cody's definitely really good. I just feel like sometimes it can come to a detriment because like there are guys who I
Mhm.
always expected, oh, Lance Archer or fucking you were just talking about Sean Spears. I keep forgetting his name. I don't. These guys go like, oh, they're gonna go up against Cody. They're gonna be like the next big thing, and then they just kind of lose. I don't think it really damages their star power, but it's just kind of like a weird decision, like to have them lose, especially like
Mhm.
with Brody Lee recently dropping the TNT Championship back to him. Like, I understand he had to go film a TV show, but couldn't he have just held the belt like while going to film the TV show, or not? Does not was it like longer than 30 days that he was gonna be gone? But it's like Cody, I want to be part of the games division. Tony Khan, no, you don't. You don't know shit about games. Cody,
Yeah,
he was right.
he was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Man,
much.
Tyler, why can't you be this funny when you're cutting video promos, man? Jeez, I'm crow. But I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, AEW's
I
women
think it's because
division.
you
I feel
can't
like,
hear him over all the mumbling and shit.
hmm,
It's because you can't hear him over all the mumbling and shit.
oh, yeah, it's like Trent. You won't. I mean,
Tyler, fucking get a mic that wasn't made in like 1970, and then we'll actually be able to hear you.
Mhm. I feel like, yeah, Zelina Vega or Thea Trinidad, whatever she goes by. If you want to go even far back, Rosita or Sarita, whichever one she was, she could be. I feel like she'd be a great asset on AEW's women division because they kind of really need some like established female people on their roster. Because you got Karushita, you got Serena D, but she's in NWA right now. You have Nyla Rose, and wasn't Cameron part of it like at one point or something like the former Cameron or whatever. It's just like I
Yeah.
don't know, they're in desperate need of some like really good female talent, and Zelina is good in the ring, so I feel like she'd be kind of really good in there. Moxley didn't
Campbell
disagree.
spiked 092 spiked 09 2012. Camp Loner for the win. Lol.
Can't Cameron can't pin for shit. Oh,
Jose S. Zelina should go Impact. That's an interesting. I never thought about that. Like,
yeah.
that's
You know, I wanted to bring this up earlier. Say what you want about
okay.
Impact, because every year people are like, "Oh, this is gonna be the last year for them, right? They're gonna go
Mm,
under." Like they said it with Victory Road 2011, or like the last couple of years where Jeff Jarrett was renaming the company pretty much every week. And
mm,
everyone was saying they were going to go under. Say what you want about them, they're still here and they're still doing well. And obviously, none of the wrestlers seem pissed off about their place on the card.
mm.
WWE, they're still around, but like, I mean, they're constantly letting go talent left and right. We're
Yeah.
Andrew, did you go somewhere?
I'm still here. I'm just turning my camera off. I'm just going to get my phone charger.
All right.
Yeah,
Um,
no, fucking. I think it was Brian Zane said it. I think he was like, "Oh, Impact Wrestling is a cockroach of a wrestling industry. Like,
mhm.
whatever happens, they always survive." And I was like,
Yeah, they'll
"Yeah,
be around long after the world stops spinning or something. Like,
definitely, man."
she was an impact. Who killed Bravo? Are you talking about Dino Bravo, Tyler? Or oh, I killed Bravo. Okay, the Mystery Solved people. Lucas Shrimpton killed Dino Bravo. Call your first witness. Um, Adam Dwyer F. I killed Bravo.
Oh, all right, Adam Dwyer.
Hmm? I
I
hate
hate
YouTube
YouTube
shit.
chat. Yeah,
Oh, is
I
this
feel
on?
you. I feel you, Adam Dwyer.
Is this on YouTube or
Yeah, this is on YouTube.
is this? Oh, I thought we were just on the streaming website. Is this for Last Fan Standing or for a
Yeah,
different?
it's on the Last Man Standing channel. It's a wee side thing.
Oh,
I've
cool.
just started
I've never,
kind of branching out doing general wrestling shit. I haven't
yeah, I've never.
actually streamed to LFS in probably like 2 months or some shit. So
Mm,
I mean, it
I've been
feels
meaning
good
to
to
do.
be back.
I've been meaning to do something like that. I would. I feel like I would thrive making Adam Blampier type lists, but I don't want to infringe on his gimmick or anything. Mm.
Yeah, fucking. I think it was Tyler floated around. For those who don't know, Tyler fucking is a member of this whole Last Man Standing troupe. And
Hmm.
fucking, how would you feel if John Cena went to AEW? I would
Never
be
gonna happen.
very surprised.
Never gonna
Like,
happen. Like,
yeah, I don't think it's ever going to happen, but it's one of those moments where, yeah, it would definitely be a holy shit moment, you know.
yeah. Well, I mean, Bret Hart popped up in AEW, and that was like kind of, really, it was cool to see him there. I even pitched the idea like, hey guys, do you think John Cena should go to the AEW? And immediately everyone in the group was just like, shut up, you mark, kind of that thing. Because it would be
Yeah.
so unrealistic for John Cena to ever go to another wrestling company.
Hmm.
As soon as we get more subs, we can start doing super chats and get paid for this shit. Oh man, I would love to see some Dava Dava. My job
Yeah.
sucks. My real job, man. I, it's weird. I've never been
Last
on a
man
live stream
standing
before,
though,
so I'm
I don't
sorry.
need a group for a stable.
Hmm?
Nice Adam Dwyer.
Yeah,
Nice man.
that's outstandanding. Lol, I don't need
Last
a
man
group or a
standing.
stable. Mhm.
Last man
Uh,
standing.
I'm sorry if I seem a little awkward or disjointed. I've never been in like part of a live stream like this
It's okay,
before.
man. It's
Um,
okay.
especially considering
Fuck,
I don't.
I've been living for 24 years. I'm still awkward and disjointed, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm 20, so I mean, I have 4 less years of experience than you. But you know, I, I'll give it to you guys. Like, I'm from America, and we like, rednecks love their wrestling, but like, I feel like something about something about you guys in the UK. You guys have like some what's the word I'm looking for? You guys have like really like a lot of passion and like renewed interest in wrestling. Like I've seen, and
Mm.
I don't watch NXT UK that often, but when I do, it's like often entertaining to just listen to the chants the fans come up with on their own because it was very like when they were singing along to Shawn Michaels' theme song or like coming up with songs from Walter.
Yeah.
You guys are very passionate about your craft, and I want to appreciate you guys for that. Trent, not gonna lie, pal, if you want to do some lists for us, then I'm sure the rest of us would be fine with that.
Oh,
I was
cheers,
honestly
Adam.
gonna
You're
ask you
both
guys.
coming over awesome. Don't put yourself down. That's really nice, man. Fucking, like I say, if any of you viewers would ever want to guest on this, just give us a shout, fucking tell your friends, tell your family, fucking,
Mhm.
yeah.
Dude, Tyler, honestly, for as much differences we have, I was honestly thinking about pitching an idea to like Last Man Standing to like do like lists or like some fantasy booking videos because like
Yeah, man,
Adam
fucking feel free. Feel
Blampier
free,
is like a
man.
huge inspiration to me. Like when he
Hmm.
left YouTube, I like about cried because he was like one of my favorite guys.
Hmm.
But then he came back and he's like on Wrestle Talk, and that's like one of my main channels right now. I'm doing the What If
Yeah,
series soon.
for
Plug the email
real,
address.
for the 5 years plus you, like fucking, I don't know if you guys actually know how big of an influence Bompy is on me. Like when I first, like, so a big, this pandemic's been hard, wrestling's been hard, fucking mental health, fucking, it's been hard
Hmm.
on all of us. I get that, fucking, it's
Yeah.
hard to watch wrestling. It's hard, but pre-pandemic, I did a lot of traveling, and the first place I went to, like, the first like place I traveled to, like, independently, was I went to Liverpool and I met Adam Blampier at a WCPW house show.
That's cool.
And fucking, that was one of the best experiences of my life.
I bet. I've always wanted to meet him.
And
But it's kind of hard to,
yeah, I credit him so much because, like, you know, he gave me that drive to like travel all of the fucking time, and yeah, and fucking, and on top of that, he also got me back into wrestling after many, many fucking years. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't have done all of that traveling, and fucking, I wouldn't have, met the people I've met. I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have had nearly as many of the experiences as I have. Less probably wouldn't exist right now.
hmm
The Cultaholic fan club, Wrestling with Regret fan club, none of that shit would have existed without him. If he hadn't
Yeah.
brought me back, fucking, yeah. And it's all started with him. He's, yeah, he's a huge influence on me,
Yeah. Well,
and
before
I
before
will
that,
forever be
wrestling
thankful.
content. Oh, sorry. I don't. I'm just very sorry. I don't mean to keep talking over you
It's
guys.
okay, man. It's totally okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Man,
actually a WWE legend in disguise, Devin Figel says.
oh, dude, it's the $10 is the gobbledygooker right here, right now.
20 is
Oh,
the fucking boogie man.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you. Or it could be Bastion Booger. I'm the booger man, and I'm coming to pick you. That was a good one. That, um, no, man, I miss Defiant Wrestling. I wish it never got. I wish they never ended because I
Yeah.
don't know why they ever. That was just kind of a weird, like, sudden thing that just happened. Maybe I didn't know what was going on
Yeah,
behind the
I
scenes.
poured one out when fucking Defiant went under. I was absolutely gutted.
I know they had a beautiful championship belt. They had really good storylines and all that. Although,
Hmm.
yeah, Joe, it introduced me to Joe Hendry, one of the best,
Yeah.
like most charismatic personalities out there. Yeah, Adam Blampier, man, he really revolutionized the wrestling thing in general because before that it was just like, you had your just normal reporters covering things, but like with Adam, he would like add like a certain charisma and like humor to it, and his like fantasy booking videos. Like I know a lot of people say WrestleMania 31 is like one of the last great WrestleManias, but
Hmm.
I actually kind of was disappointed by WrestleMania 31 because like Sting got the Sting lost, Bray lost, and like a whole bunch of people got hurt around that time. So it was just like the same guys over and over again. You were seeing like week in and week out. If it weren't for
Hmm.
Adam and like all his creative lists and stuff, I don't think I would ever. I don't think I would stay interested in wrestling for too long. And without him, I don't think I would have ever, had the courage to step up and challenge the Mumble World Order and create the Cultaholic Promo Federation because of his Adam versus Adam series. Which, by the way, if you I'm plugging the Cultaholic Promo Federation. If whoever loses that Survivor Series has to drink the Cena Colada, which they drank at their SmackDown Here Comes the Pain
So,
video.
so for
So
our viewers, what is Lucina Colada?
the Cena Colada,
Mm.
um, I'm trying to remember. It's like it was milk, tea, white wine, but because I'm only 20, I'll probably have to use like just white grape juice or something like non-alcoholic something. Uh, and like Tabasco and cinnamon. I think that was all.
Oh God.
And topped with a cardboard umbrella that they came up with. Money, I think. Oh, did they ever give a reason why they shut down Defiant? Was it money issues? I could have sworn they were doing well for themselves.
I feel like it was. I feel like it was maybe because of like YouTube, like
Hmm.
apocalypse and shit.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that
yeah.
was probably it.
Hmm. Changing their algorithms, all that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think an issue was because it kind of started off as like the brainchild of like, or at least I don't know how
Adam
involved he
said
was.
you'll drink Lucina Colada without the challenge. Well, fucking Adam, feel free if you want to do that. Fucking
Yeah,
even if you
and
want to like post it in the group of you doing it. Fucking
yeah,
mate,
giving
that'd
it
be a good laugh.
yeah,
Yeah.
giving us
Okay.
giving us a
Feel
review
free.
about what it's like so that we know
Yeah.
what we're up against. I think a reason maybe WCPW, sorry, it's like the reason why I think one of the reasons they could have gone under.
Devin, I'm Razor Ramon.
Hello to Riza Ramon. Riza Ramon. Okay. Well, it's because Adam Pacitti. I don't know how involved he was actually behind the scenes, but at least on screen he was like the general manager or whatever of WCPW, or like an authority figure. I feel like maybe
Mhm.
like after like the Woke Culture Five left and they started up Cultaholic, I think that was kind of right like writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Basically they kind of helped start something and then they just left it behind. That's kind of like you could say that for the whole What Culture Wrestling
Oh,
channel.
you'll do it for charity. Oh,
Do it
mate,
for charity,
that's too fucking nice. You'll
dude.
drink
Yeah,
Lucina Colada for charity. Mate,
hmm
that's too fucking nice.
it's great.
That's too
I'm the only
fucking
guy
nice.
that made it good to be the bad guy. So, they introduced me to Keith Lee, Ospreay, and Matt Riddle. Oh yeah, those are like some of the best guys out there.
Yeah, fucking yeah, like you said in the chat earlier, Tyler, WCPW live events
That's what I'm
were
talking about.
fun. Fucking I went to two of them. I went to a Kirby Mania show in Liverpool, and I went to a Japanese leg of a Pro Wrestling World Cup.
Mm.
And Samaritans, oh mate, yeah. Mate, if you do that for Samaritans, mate, fucking yeah, I'd be legendary, mate. Fucking feel free. But yeah, moving back to WCPW, yeah, I went to two. I went to Kirby Mania and the Japanese leg of a Pro Wrestling World Cup. Kirby Mania was just so much fun, fucking Adam Pacitti being dressed in a cheese costume and being called Adam Parmesan. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember.
that was a
And
good one.
fucking all of us being given pink glow sticks and just chucking them at him. Mate, it was too funny.
Yeah,
Like,
I miss Barn Kirby.
I chatted to Blompy extensively about The Simpsons as well. We both happen to be. I mean, I knew he was a diehard Simpsons fan, but so am I. So just to get some Simpsons banter with him was fucking worth the price of admission alone. You know, fucking yeah. I chatted to Pacitti as well. Fucking, I got both Adams. Fucking, they were standing next to each other, and you got a photo between the two of them. And I got them both to say, "It's John O'Clock, motherfucker," as loud as they fucking could. I was kidding the fucking venue, but I mean, yeah, it was too funny. And then fucking after I got him to do it, fucking, it was like fucking everyone was getting them to do it. It was too funny.
Yeah,
I'd just be like away to use the toilet, and in the distance I'd hear, "It's John O'Clock, motherfucker." I even got to like record it with like my fucking phone.
That's great.
Yeah, and fucking the Japanese leg of a Pro Wrestling World Cup was amazing as well. I got to meet Jushin Thunder Liger. You know, I was like maybe third row. Fucking to see him wrestle and to meet him before he retired, that was truly an honor. And he couldn't have been more nice to me. Absolute sweetheart. I was like, "It's lovely to meet you." And then fucking, and he said it back. I mean, his English wasn't great, but I mean, I just appreciate the fact that he even spoke to me not in his native language. You know, he was such a sweetheart.
Yeah, he definitely
like
deserves
all. If he'd spoken in Japanese, that would have been fine too. But I mean, yeah, it's just such a sweetheart. Really, really was.
I think he definitely deserves all the recognition.
When we get to 20 subs, Andrew will eat his hat. Yeah, that's ever going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think he ever agreed to that. Once we get to 20 subs, we'll get you the same English teacher that taught Jean-Claude Van Damme how to speak English clearly. Oh man, you think 20 subscribers is a lot, Tyler? My YouTube channel has 34, so just saying. Ooh, yeah, I'm a big boy. I can get you some recognition. So, just saying. I was gonna say something, I can't remember what. Oh yeah, do you think we could ever see Cultaholic, ever like acknowledge Adam Blampied ever again, or probably not? Like, cause like he's on Wrestle Talk now. He's obviously like, redesigned, rebuilt, reclaimed himself, obviously. But I just like, I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the plug the effing email address.
All right, Tyler, keep your wig on.
Is that?
Oh wait, I wasn't going to tell people he wears a wig. Oops, sorry, Tyler.
You got exposed on live TV.
Our email address, if anyone wants to send any questions or whatever, is lastfanstanding. No, what is it? Fuck. Okay. lastfanstandingpods@gmail.com. Is that right, Tyler? 500 for a drink. If we raise that, I'll do it.
If we raise that, I'll do it.
Really nice.
Oh no, he had an earlier comment that said $5,900. I think we should.
I mean, well, fucking, it was like almost 3,000 in the group. So if everyone just pitched in £1, we'd get there no baller. So I'm more than willing to help you reach that goal if you want, Adam.
Adam did during Hell in a Smile 3 when I super chatted. All right, cool. He plugged your email address when you. All right. And you also got Ollie Williams to say "fuck Team Trent" or whatever it was. Which, whatever, I don't care. Because we're not Team Trent anymore.
Ollie Williams or Ollie Davis? Are you thinking of a guy from Family Guy?
Did I say Ollie Williams? I was just watching. I was just watching Family Guy. Back to you, Ollie. Fuck Team Trent. Thank you, Ollie. Man, man, I always mess things up. It's always like the worst. Off-topic question. Not really off-topic, considering we were just talking about it. I actually applied for a writer's job today at whatculture.com, so that's exciting.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent. I heard they posted on YouTube saying, "Hey, if you guys want to write for us, then give us like a little sample article and a little CV of what you're capable of." So I sent one in. I did things WWE want to forget about Drew McIntyre article, because I feel like there's a lot of things that people can forget about Drew that yeah. But I don't know. I would like to become a bit of a contributor for them, because wrestling, broadcasting myself, and like being a larger than life personality is like one of my huge inspirations. I've been trying to get something like that kind of off the ground recently.
Follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams.
I'm trying to. It's not easy, especially right now. because the moment I said I'm gonna follow my dreams, 2020 happened and then shut down everything. So I can't really be an actor or something like that. So
for our fucking millions of viewers, is there anything you want us to talk about? Tyler, or I suspect whoever else is there. There's only two now.
I'll be right back. I gotta go take care of something.
No worries, man. Burn that shirt first and you'll be good to go. Adam, if you're still watching, is there anything you want us to talk about? Or Tyler? Can I have Michael Sidgwick? I can have Michael. I have Michael Sidgwick. Just saying. Right. Well, while Trent's away doing his thing, I thought I might as well fucking show you some cool wrestling shit and just some cool shit in general for fucking our millions and millions of adoring fans. Fucking 2 seconds. Right, fucking, where is it? I have in my hands a signed Y2J pop vinyl. Fuck, don't know if that's the best angle. Fucking, I'll stick it down on the radiator. Not only signed by Chris Jericho, but also signed by a lot of other members of Fozzy at the time as well. Pretty neat. Fucking, I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Okay, see you later, Adam. You take care, man. Fucking, what else have I got? That's pretty neat. This is totally not wrestling related, but I burn that shirt first. Right, I'll try and sort my camera out. 2 seconds, guys. Some technical difficulties. Right. Fuck. Right. Okay, these will just showing you guys it. Okay. Right. 2 seconds. Technical difficulties. I'm still here, guys. I'll show you some more cool wrestling shit while we're waiting for Trent to come back. Right. Yeah, so, I mean, this isn't even wrestling related, but it's cool nonetheless, so fuck it. So, last week, this arrived in the post. It is a print, an 8x10 signed by Tony Hawk and Steve-O. It's pretty nifty. Like I say, not wrestling related whatsoever, but I mean, just a cool wee, knick-knack. And I've also got fucking... All right, man.
You talking about this shirt, Tyler, that you said to burn? Best shirt in the world, ain't it? Love this, baby.
I've also got, listen, Kofi Kingston WrestleMania 35 memento, wee piece of a ring, 101 out of 350. What else have I got? Have you seen this, Trent? Fucking
what?
It's a mini Pac-Man 40th anniversary arcade cabinet.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
And it's signed by the creator of Pac-Man as well.
Oh, pretty wow. Nifty. That's pretty cool. I've been wanting to get a bit of an arcade cabinet myself, but I don't have the money to do that.
My entire room, it's just full of geeky shit. Mm-hmm. It's just fucking full of it,
Yeah. You got blue walls too. I think you're slowly becoming Scott the Woz.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Chance would be a fine thing.
Yeah. You showed us that picture of Kofi holding up the belt at WrestleMania. That kind of I often wondered what would happen if Mustafa Ali stayed healthy. Do you think he could have gotten that push and won the belt at WrestleMania instead of being stuck in Retribution of all places?
Who stayed healthy? Sorry.
If he'd stayed healthy, do you think he would have gotten that big push towards winning the belt at WrestleMania instead of being stuck in Retribution these days? Like,
I'm sorry, I
if
can't. If who stayed healthy, so
if
we're not
Mustafa
really.
Ali stayed healthy and
Oh,
got
Mustafa.
that push, do you think he would have won the belt at Mania instead of Kofi and wouldn't have been?
No,
No, you
no,
don't think he
I
would have
don't
won the
think
belt?
so.
Hmm.
Because I think part of the reason Kofi won the belt is because the momentum generated by his surprise, like him replacing Mustafa. I feel like it was just meant to be a one and done, but I feel like the fact that fans actually gave a shit, like, really gave him a momentum he needed to convincingly win the championship
Mm.
from Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 35. I feel like it was more a case of holy shit, like, this guy's underused as fuck. Push him to
Yeah.
the moon, WWE. If as much as I respect Mustafa as a worker, because he is a damn good worker, I
Hmm.
don't feel like if he was in that position, it would have had the same effect in the end. I don't feel like WWE would have been poised to put a belt on him at Mania. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe they would have. But
Yeah. I think he could be a main event talent if need be, but I could see where you're coming from with that. I started typing up like a little thing just in case, like if I ever want to do something for Last Man Standing, this is going to be my pitch to you guys.
okay.
If there's going to be like how WWE should have booked thing, I wrote it about Retribution because they obviously need it because of all the junk they've been had to put up through.
Mhm.
Mhm. Oh wait, you can share screen on here. Oh, never mind. You need two monitors. I'm doing this on my laptop. Let's see what Retribution is a mystery. I feel like they could have gotten over if they put that before their theme song, Tyler. Honestly, um,
Retribution
talk.
is a mystery.
Mumble says,
What
talk
was
about
that?
our Mania feud, Andrew, and when Trent decided to come at me. Stealing
Nah,
my
I
chat.
mean, that's not really generating any viewers, mate. That's more just generating heat, so let's not do
Yeah,
that.
come on. You can't plug yourself all the time there, Tyler.
Yeah,
Was
Tyler.
all the
Again, we've
cheap
got a
plugs.
new viewer. New viewer, what do you want to see us talk about? We're just discussing Mustafa Ali and Kofi Kingston replacing him
And
at
Retribution.
WrestleMania and
We've come a
Retribution. That whole.
we've come a
I
long
mean,
way.
we're also still talking about Zelina Vega and her unfortunate release.
Hmm.
You know, a third party ban, bigger implications it may have on the talent.
Yeah.
All that.
I feel like there's just been a few surprise releases that we just didn't see coming. Like after the mass releases, we thought, okay, that's it. They released like all these guys on Black Wednesday, and then boom, Jack Gallagher's gone. Boom, Curtis Axel's gone. Boom, Zelina Vega's gone. And it's just, you're wondering when it's going to stop because I don't know if they're just doing it to save money at this point. But like with Jack Gallagher, you could kind of understand. I'm everywhere. Mumble Vision running wild. You, my friend, are blocked. We need to ban him from the chat room.
I'm a B-Tech version of Scott Oz. Well, Tyler, you're a B-Tech version of fucking Pugsley Adams from Adams Family, so.
Ooh, man. Really coming at him today with the insults.
Yeah, mate. In fact, maybe that's too kind. You're a B-Tech version of Jabba the Hutt.
I once called him a B-Tech version of Jerry the King Lawler, which that might be more of a compliment now
Now,
that I
he's
think
a
about it.
V-Tech version of Jerry King Lawler.
Yeah, just in my headset.
Who? Who do you mean, Tyler?
We called you Pugsley Adams from the Adams family. Look him up. You have Google.
Yeah, but fucking going back to the third party ban. Yeah, I just think it's absolute. If Zelina has been released under these circumstances, like many speculate, then I just think it's absolutely disgraceful. I
Yeah.
truly do. And the fact that WWE even thinks they can have such a stranglehold on their talents' personal lives it's just shameless. It really is.
Do you even know what BT? Of course I know. Don't question my intellect. Sorry. Go on ahead.
Yeah, no, it's just shameless. I mean, they've been doing it for decades, but like something's got to change, in my opinion. Because like even under normal circumstances, it would be a disgrace. But the fact that we're in a pandemic, it just amplifies the entire
Yeah,
situation.
yeah. It's just like if you were to fire someone under normal circumstances, still kind of shitty. But like if you had a reason to, but like this year alone, like with all these like different like because they can't really go anywhere that easily and like earn a different living for themselves. It's just like casting them out into the cold and just kind of being a
Mm-hmm.
little more callous this year when it comes to business terms and everything. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, even by Vince standards, this is pretty fucking ruthless.
yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
like Black Wednesday and the third party ban just together. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Yep says bra N word.
I
Go
was not gonna,
nice,
I was gonna I was
nice to
not
have
gonna
you here. Nice to
I wasn't
have you
gonna
here.
acknowledge that, but
Yeah,
yeah. I can't tell
yeah,
how many. Sorry, go ahead.
just yeah, it's just a fucking disgrace, is it? It is.
Mm,
Yeah, it's just an absolute fucking disgrace.
yeah.
And I do finally think there's going to be a substantial amount of pushback, and maybe there will be a union of some sort. Uh, that comes from WWE and the end of all this, and the end of all of us.
Hmm.
Maybe there will be a union of some sort.
Vega had that appeal, the redefining manager role. Also, Vince was high on her backstage. Now look where that's got her. Whenever Vince McMahon says that he's high on someone, he can give it
Mm-hmm.
about 3 weeks, and then he'll immediately drop
Yeah,
whatever plans he has for you.
yeah, it
So,
changes on a whim. Like
mhm,
Mojo Rawley Raw after Mania 35, for example.
yeah,
Oh, he's high on Mojo Rawley. 2 weeks later, Vince has no plans for Mojo Rawley.
yeah. It's I feel bad for Mojo. I feel like I actually feel like it could have been something. He has a look to him, like he could have been something, but whatever. I probably just
Mm-hmm.
lost all my credibility by saying that, but whatever. I do what I want. Hmm.
Yeah, man, fucking. Oh, yeah, man. But yeah, it's just a fucking disgrace. You
Yeah,
know,
it's not fair. It's not fair to anybody.
it's not. Who do you
Uh,
think's going to be the next to walk or get released? Or
I don't know. I think
I
Rick. I
mean,
feel like I hate to say it, but Ricochet. I feel like that could be he could be the next guy going. I feel
mm,
like he's someone that would like take a stand with like
yeah,
someone, and like he's also not like he has not been the same ever since he got squashed and in Saudi Arabia earlier this year. He used to have like a presence about him, and like I forget sometimes that he was United States champion for a spell.
yeah. Who was it
Yeah.
squashed him
Hmm.
again? Can't remember.
He got squashed by
His mind changes quicker on the Big Show heel turn.
his mind changes quicker than a big show heel turn. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who did he get squashed by again? Sorry.
he got squashed by Brock in Saudi Arabia, and then
Yeah, I
he
thought it was
got
Brock.
humiliated by Riddick Moss for the 24/7 championship of all things the following night on
Mm-hmm,
Raw, just to really prove that the kiss of death is real.
mm-hmm,
So yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take. I don't know when things are gonna change, but it's so the more things change, the more they stay the same. It seems like no matter how good you are in the ring, it all comes down to like one final say, and then you could be out of there before you know it. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's just
Yeah,
not
if
fair for
Vince
anybody.
doesn't like you, you have a massive uphill battle
Hmm.
getting anywhere.
Yeah, like you know, I don't know where I was gonna go, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's been proven that you can win his approval. Like, he never saw anything in Kofi or Daniel Bryan, but look where they are now. But
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, but like, even when he like, you're still facing that like, cutthroat kind of game. You always have that sword dangling over you. Like, even if he does like you can say one wrong thing and you're out of there. Like, Paul
Mm-hmm.
London smiling when Vince was walking to his limo the night of his fake death thing,
Yeah,
and he got fired immediately afterwards. Yeah, it's just whatever.
yeah. Same goes for AJ Styles. Like when he made his debut at Royal Rumble, Vince thought it was a fluke. Like when the fans were cheering, he thought it was it's a fluke. And then
Keep the
fucking
cameras on Roman. We gotta make him look strong. Damn it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
NXT Ricochet much better than main roster Ricochet. Yeah, I feel like there are tons of guys that need to stay in NXT a little bit longer, right before like longer than just like we'll give them like a month or two, and then we'll come up to the main roster because we have big plans for them. I mean, look, that's what happened to EC3. I feel bad for that guy so much because he got ruined. Absolutely. I don't think he's ever been the same.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Adam Dwyer. Right. If you missed the YouTube live stream with both Andrew and Trent and I have said I will do the Sina Colada for www.samaritans.org. We know all health is something that destroys lives. I myself, when I was younger, tried to kill myself 15 times. I want to help people even if this drink makes me sick. Adam Dwyer on Cultaholic
Oh, what a
fan.
sweetheart! What an absolute sweetheart!
Yeah, he actually posted something. I thought he was just
What a sweetheart!
yeah, real nice guy. Thank you, Adam Dwyer. If you're still watching, I want to thank you for your uh, selflessness. Yeah, you worked tonight. All right. Well, want to thank you for having me. Want to thank you for the time. But unfortunately, I have to get going. But I want to thank you again.
Okay.
Hope we could do this again in the future. It's been a real blast.
Yeah,
So
cool.
thank you for having
Cool,
me,
bro.
Andrew.
Cool. I think I'll call it a night there as well then.
All right.
And thank you to Adam Dwyer for even proposing this. It's
Yeah,
really
and we
kind of
want
you.
we want to thank you. We want to thank you all for watching
Yeah,
with us. We hope to do
everyone
more
who
of this
watched. Yeah,
in the
cool.
future.
Thank you.
So, all
Bye, everyone.
right.
Bye.
Good night.
Night.